Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to cover a new champion that I have been reintroduced to after pulling them as a 7-star, Hitmonkey. So, I've got Hitmonkey here at rank 3 Unawakened on the CCP beta. On my main account, he is rank 2 Unawakened, but I am very confident that I'm going to be taking this guy up to rank 3. Now, I'm going to just do a couple of live gameplay fights for you today to show you why I think Hitmonkey is just kind of crazy. The damage that this guy can deal as a 7-star with the critical damage rating stat focus is nothing short of astronomical. So we're just going to fight a bunch of different tough science and other defenders and just look at how ridiculously powerful Hitmonkey is. So again, this is all live gameplay. I'm doing this all completely live. None of this is pre-recorded. And we're just going to town with Hitmonkey. So, gonna bait one more special here from Photon, and then we're just gonna go and kill her with my special 2. Not yet. We're gonna go for one more combo, and then we're gonna kill her. So I took one blocked hit there. I didn't need to. I just took it because I was, taking a blocked hit. It doesn't really matter. And that was a 38-second rank 3 Photon fight. So if you play that well, you kind of play Hitmonkey sort of like Stark Spidey, but without the excessive dexing. He can take out fights like that, no problem. Short fights, this guy just burns stuff down, and it's really, really fun. He does remind me sort of like a combination of Corvus with the guaranteed crits, and then Stark Spidey in the sense that you need to play kind of well, be very aloof, and be able to deck special attacks, don't take too many blocked hits. And if you can do all of those things, then Hitmonkey is going to be absolutely fantastic for you. And I love him. I do plan to take him up to rank 3. I've got my 2 next rank 3s, at least the champs that I plan to take up, are both animals, Rintrah and Hitmonkey. I'll probably have a Rintrah video on the channel at some point this week, because I really like Rintrah as well as a 7-star. But Hitmonkey is just ridiculous. He's got the guaranteed crits on his medium, his first medium, his second medium, and his first light attack. So if you do 3-hit combos like this, they're all going to be guaranteed crits. If you trigger the Assassin's Cunning, which is the purple little icon, which is triggered by dashing back after you've landed 3 critical hits in a row, you can trigger guaranteed critical bleeds. Or not guaranteed critical bleeds, but you can trigger critical bleeds when you would trigger a bleed. So every 3rd critical hit Hitmonkey deals will trigger a bleed, and if you have that Assassin's Cunning thing, you can trigger critical bleeds. If you have Primal Rage, which is when you just keep hitting the opponent after 3 critical hits, that's the orange icon. Primal Rage, I believe, bypasses armor. So, Assassin's Cunning is right here. Prevents the opponent's evade effects, and then bleeds. The bleeds debuffs from Hitmonkey's Nunchuck can be critical bleeds. So, yeah. That's Assassin's Cunning. And then Primal Rage, it ignores 100% of the opponent's armor and resistances, and then his light attacks have a 20% chance to apply a Disorient debuff to the opponent. So, pretty nice stuff, and again, this is all Unawakened. 27 seconds against that small Quicksilver. Let's just keep fighting Quicksilver, because he's very good for Quicksilver. If you're not aware, guaranteed crits bypass Quicksilver's evade and turns it off. So you're going to see I'm going to parry him. Guaranteed crit turns off his little evade timer. There, I got the Assassin's Cunning because Quicksilver went in for a little parry. If I would have dashed back and dodged an attack from Quicksilver, that would also trigger the Assassin's Cunning. Primal Rage is triggered from continuing to combo the opponent, while, Assassin's Cunning is by taking a blocked hit or dashing back and dodging an attack. One other thing I want to show you about Hitmonkey. So that was a medium health Quicksilver in like 30 seconds. 28 seconds. That Quicksilver had basically double the health, and it was 1 second slower. Let's go fight the big boy Quicksilver. One thing I do want to mention with Hitmonkey, specifically with Hitmonkey's Special 2. So when you are throwing your Special 2, it's going to be guaranteed crits if you throw it after a guaranteed crit, or just after a critical hit in general. But there is another way to maximize the damage from your Special 2 if you follow this specific routine. So, I'm going to build up on my Special 2 here, and you're going to see that I go for a medium-light combo. You can also just do medium-medium, and it is the absolute same effect. What that does is that allows the 3rd hit of your combo to be the first hit of the Special 2. and that is going to trigger additional bleeds during the special 2. So you're going to see I'm going to do that right here. Medium, medium, and look at that. I triggered 5 additional bleeds on the special 2 compared to just triggering maybe 1 or 2 if I'm lucky. So you really, really benefit from doing that shortened combo intentionally when fighting Quicksilver, when fighting anybody. Doesn't matter. Now I need to parry to get the Whiplash off me. And now I'm going to go for one more special 2, and that should do it. That should end Quicksilver's night. Just going for one more special 2 here. I'm going to intentionally back up so I can get the Assassin's Cunning, and then I'm going to go for a medium light combo into the special 2. Triggered a bunch of critical bleeds there. And yeah, now we're just going to finish off Quicksilver, probably with just a couple more combos into a Relic, and not get hit in the face, because that's bad. Yeah, one more combo into a Relic here, and then a medium attack is going to finish him off. Ignoring the combo I took at the end there, that was a 1.1 million health Quicksilver in just over a minute. So, fighting Science Champions, Hitmonkey is just an incredible nuke. He feels so good, and like I just took out Photon earlier in, 38 seconds, no big deal. Let's go fight, I don't know. Jessica Jones. Why not? Let's go fight Jessica Jones and see if we can just kill her without throwing a special attack. Because the problem with Jessica Jones is if you throw specials when she has enough investigation, she's going to go unstoppable and then unblockable as well. So it can be kind of annoying. But with Hitmonkey, if you just do basic combos and the health pool is small enough, you can kill her without really worrying about any of those abilities ever triggering. So we're like 10 seconds in, and she's already down to 36%. Now I'm going to do one full combo here, and she's basically dead. I just need to get literally one more medium combo in, and then she's gone. Like, 23 seconds. 23 seconds for 300,000 health. That's insane. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Let's go fight the next Jessica Jones. Why not? And again, we're just not going to throw any special attacks. We're just going to hit her until she drops. I really cannot understate how much I love Hitmonkey. I'm going to go fight Labyrinth Red Hulk here shortly to finish off the video, show what it looks like in longer form content. But even that longer form Quicksilver, we completely annihilated that guy. No problem. And, this is 500,000 health Jessica Jones. This is not a small health pool for a Jessica Jones. She's pretty scary, especially now that she is a 7-star. She's not a champ that you want to mess around with, I'm going to go for the special 2 here because she does not have enough investigation to trigger the unstoppable. But the second I cross another bar of power, she will. But it's not going to matter because by the time I do that, she's just going to be basically dead. Either I bait this special or I go in for a combo, and yeah, there goes the 500,000 health Jessica Jones in 45 seconds. No big deal. Now, let's finish off this video by going and fighting Labyrinth of Legends Red Hulk and just showing you guys what Hitmonkey looks like in longer-ish form content. I don't necessarily think Hitmonkey is the best Everest content champion, but I do think for health pools in the low millions, Hitmonkey will be a very viable option, especially if you need to be dealing like decent bleed damage or you need to be dealing only critical hits. Hitmonkey has no requirement or prerequisite for landing his critical hits. He just lands them. So if content is going to require stuff like that, or you just want to use a really fun and high damage bursty skill champion, Hitmonkey, he's going to be your guy. Already, we're almost down 10% of Red Hulk's health, and the fight has barely started. So, just goes to show how insane Hitmonkey is. One thing I have not mentioned yet is the relic that I'm running. The Black Panther relic is allowing Hitmonkey to build up those passive cruelty stacks every time he lands a guaranteed critical hit. So, that's very beneficial because those cruelties are permanent. They do not go away. You're not going to run out of those cruelties. So, I highly, highly recommend running the Black Panther relic on Hitmonkey because it just makes him so much stronger, makes him hit so much harder, and you really notice a difference, especially if you have a higher level relic on Hitmonkey, like a 5 or a 6-star. So, fight slowing down here a little bit. We triggered Assassin's Cunning there because Red Hulk evaded, And so we automatically just triggered it because he triggered an evade. And yeah, look at that special too, man. Just bursting Red Hulk down. Those critical bleeds are dealing 5,000 damage per second, 2,500 damage per tick. Just crazy stuff. Really crazy stuff. And I'm only 60 hits into this fight. Like, we have barely gotten going here. Look at that one critical bleed, just dealing a massive amount of damage. Truly, truly insane. And when we get the Primal Rage and we don't get the critical bleeds, but we're getting to bypass all of the armor and resistance, it's nice too. You're compensating for the fact that you don't have those critical bleeds because you're bypassing the opponent's resistance and armor. So we're just a couple of combos away from finishing off Red Hulk here. If we get a couple of critical bleeds, or just one really, then we're probably going to be ending this guy's night. Yeah, he's dead already. So that was 95 hits against Labyrinth Red Hulk with the rank 3 Hitmonkey in 1 minute and 58 seconds for 1.5 million health. I really like Hitmonkey, and I hope this video proved that he's a very solid 7-star, and you should consider ranking him up if you like him. I love his playstyle. I love the guaranteed crits, like dexing the specials to maintain my health and sort of living on the edge a little bit when playing Hitmonkey. I think it's really fun, and I absolutely will be taking him to rank 3 on my main account, maybe even sometime down the line taking him to rank 4, because I bet a rank 4 Hitmonkey is probably crazy. The damage is probably astronomical. So, thank you very much for watching this video on my new potential rank 3 Hitmonkey. If you guys liked it, and I really hope you did, please consider hitting that like button and also subscribing to the channel. Both of those things are incredibly helpful for the channel, and it pushes the word out there to the YouTube algorithm that I'm making content people are enjoying. Thank you again very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.